Previously on The Experiment. But over the past 2 years, he's been working in an unknown location on a new project, and as you've seen by the footage we obtained from top secret surveillance cameras, Professor Baddy has taken his perverse experiments to a whole new level, and actually created his own race of football playing robots who are identical in every single way. Each player, like 2 years ago, is 99 rated in every single attribute, and this time they're all identical in appearance as well as skill, weighing in at a whopping 18 stone, whilst also being gigantic as well, measuring up to precisely 7 foot and 1 inch tall. Having said that, he has made one error, not with the robots but with the pictures he used for his creations. Blank cutouts do seem appropriate, but on one player he somehow accidentally used a picture of Schalke right back Phil Newman. Once again, the governing bodies of the football associations from around the world have got together and decided that we should build our own super team once again and proposition Professor Baddy into battling it out for the right to save football. One-on-one, 5 games, first to 3. Whoever reaches 3 wins first in the best of 5 series will be declared the winner. If we win, then Professor Baddy has to agree to dismantle his robots, abandon all plans to flood the footballing world with his creations, and stop with his attempts to take the human aspect out of football. But if we lose, football may never be the same again. What's going on, guys, and welcome to the second episode of The Experiment. And in today's episode we are playing our first match in the 5-game series against Professor Baddy and his robots with our group of heroes, and aiming to get off to a winning start as we look to draw first blood in what is going to be a very tense and dramatic 5-game series, I'm sure. Now, if you missed the first episode, which I uploaded yesterday morning, then please do go back and watch it. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. That'll explain things, or hopefully explain things, and it'll mean this episode won't be totally confusing for you. But I'm excited for the challenge. Hopefully you guys are as well. Obviously, if you didn't watch the series 2 years ago, then you won't really have the backstory, but I'll leave a link to the playlist of that as well in the description too. And I would recommend you guys go check it out, because it was such a fun series 2 years ago, and that's why I'm so glad to be doing this again, because it was really enjoyable, and you guys seem to like it, and hopefully you like it again. Now, of course, we will be playing on Legendary with these sliders untouched, and I did say in the last episode too, I would be changing the size just before the game to show you the stats of the robots. You know, they're all 99. But a couple of you guys said in the last episode you don't need to do this, so I don't know if I'll do this every single time. Who's that? Is that always Phil Newman? I don't know if I'll do this every single time, because it just seems to take up time, and I think you guys can trust me. And also, obviously, you'll be able to see the robots before the game starts anyway in the preview of the players as we're selecting kits and whatnot. But yeah, I don't think I'll do that again, to be honest. You guys know, and you guys can trust me anyway. But yeah, we're playing on Legendary course, sliders untouched, and also what I decided as well is that we're going to play at a different stadium for each of the 5 games in the series. So it'll be a different stadium each time as we go across the world. And since we're starting off with a Mexican team, UNAM, why don't we start off in Mexico at the Estadio Azteca? Why not, right? Estadio Azteca to begin with. I think that sounds quite good. And we'll change the stadium anyway every single game. And in fact, you know what? Why don't you guys leave a comment every single episode and tell me what stadium we play at for the next game? So yeah, in the comment section down below, let me know what stadium we should play at for game 2. And whichever one takes my fancy, we'll go with that one for the next episode. So this will be a team for the game. We're going to go to 4-2-3-1. Now, if you watched the series 2 years ago, you will know we started off with this exact formation, 4-2-3-1 narrow, as I thought it would be good. And we ended up switching to a 5-4-1 pretty soon after, and that's how we won the tournament. So expect this formation to change if we start off poorly like we did 2 years ago, and expect the set of players to change as well throughout the 5-game series too. But for the time being, we'll stick with our formation 4-2-3-1 and this lineup as well, and let's get straight to it. So first game then of the 5-game series. I'm hoping to start off with a win, but feeling very nervous indeed. Come on, these heroes, we need a good start. Alright, so just about to get underway. You'll be seeing the pre-match introductions on the screen right now. Do you want to say real briefly before we advance any further? As I said in the last episode, this is supposed to be a bit of a joke series, a mini-series, just a bit of a laugh really, a chance for me to freshen things up a little bit and just have a little bit of fun. So don't take this too seriously, it's just supposed to be a bit lighthearted, a bit of enjoyment, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the series. It's nice to do a throwback, it's nice to do something a bit different. I love getting creative on YouTube, and hopefully you enjoy it. So thank you for supporting the first episode. But again, going forward, just remember, this is a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, and let's just have some fun, right? It should be fun. Oh my god, look at the players. This is unbelievable. Oh my god. Gee, I can't. Come on, shots blocked. Oh my, please don't you dare. Oh my word. What a big save by Manuel Neuer to start off with. I don't know what to say, man. You know, I said that this is going to be a more difficult challenge than the first one 2 years ago, and I genuinely do believe that. They're much more intimidating than 2 years ago. That was Professor Baddy's plan all along. Make it more intimidating. These guys are scaring me like crazy. That's a lovely ball, and Boateng's going to struggle to keep up. Oh my, well, he's just blitzed past Boateng, and Neuer makes the save. We cannot play a high defensive line in this game, that's for sure, or any of the games, because they are just too rapid as the cross comes into the centre, and Modric heads clear. Like 2 years ago, we started off the first game like this, you know, conceding a lot of shots on our goals straight away, because we just can't contain, and it's 1-0 already. Oh my word. I think I took a deflection. Oh, so it's Phil Newman. Phil Newman. I recognise player 6 is Phil Newman. He scored the goal. I thought it was offside there when the shot came in, but obviously not. It deflects past Manuel Neuer. That's why he's beaten. And we're 1 goal down 6 minutes in. And it's the player, it's the robot that's been assigned Phil Newman's face. We have really started off with our backs against the wall, already trailing by a goal. What we need is one chance. Even if we don't score it, just one shot on target. Something for the keeper to work with, and something to give us some confidence as Messi goes down the right-hand side and has some space here. As player 5 comes across, Messi slides the ball inside towards Philippe Lahm. Lahm on the ball, looks to play it inside to Pogba. Nice build-up here. Cristiano Ronaldo, saved by the goalkeeper. Lovely move, our first attack, and it was a brilliant move there to get ourselves forward. But unfortunately, shot well saved, and it's still 1-0. We're the best team in the world, yet we're still inferior to our opponents. But that is a good start. And then, oh my goodness, that strike there, well saved by the goalkeeper again. Still 1-0, but now we're starting to attack, and we may be feeling the pressure and feeling nervous, but we're at least having a go. Very, very good response. Still in this game, but they're really starting to put the pressure on as we close out the first half here. And we cannot get the ball off them at all. They're 7'1", 253 pounds, remember. Got so much strength, so much pace, so much power. They've got everything. And we just don't match up despite our very good team as player 7 goes down the right-hand side for the robots here and crosses to the back stick. Oh my, how did I win that aerial duel? I don't know who that was there. Somehow I won the battle in the air, and then the shot goes wide the post. Alright, so that will do it for the half then. We are trailing by a goal at the Azteca, and I'm surprised the robots have fans. Who supports this? No chance on the break here, and the robots are just so rapid as they sprint down this left-hand side. Ramos can't catch up. Cross to the middle. Free header. It's 2. It's 2-0, and 7 minutes after the restart. The robots double their lead. They're shushing me as well. Oh my goodness. They got no human emotion, but they know how to make me angry. It's 2-0, and this is a terrible start to the second half. Lovely cross down the left-hand side, and a free header in the middle goes right into the top corner. Professor Baddy is surely going to taste victory in the first of our 5-game series. This is an awful start. This is everything we feared, and I do not know how to get back in this game because we just seem already down and out. There's still time for us to get back in this game, but right now we can't create anything as they've really shut the door on us. But maybe one opportunity here as Ronaldo goes down the left-hand side. The only way we can beat them is not through pace, it's not through power and strength and anything like that, but it's good team build-ups like we had in the first half for our only clear-cut chance so far as Ronaldo down the left finds Alaba. Good movement here, you see, and this is how we're going to get some chances. Ronaldo on the ball, comes inside, great dummy, and shoot! Oh! The net was bulging, but it was the side of it as Ronnie almost halved the deficit and got us back in this game. Lovely movement, lovely move once again. And Ronnie faked his man out, but sadly cannot hit the target. Still 2-0, but there have been positives in this game. Half an hour to go. Still time, lads. Come on, Modric on the ball. We'll play it inside towards Paul Pogba. And Pogba just about held off his man. And still Pogba on the ball. Gonna need someone to come short here. Just gonna launch the ball forward. Nice passing. There we go. Lovely. Oh, Ronnie, can you keep the ball in play? You can. And it's headed clear. It'll drop to Paul Pogba. Oh, just over the bar. You know, we've had chances and we've played all right in this game. It's just stopping these guys that's the problem. We're still 2-0 down, but again, there's been enough positives for me to reflect on. That's a good tackle by Pogba as well. He's played very well in this game. Trying to find some space. Rolls it inside. And Modric to Suarez. And Suarez goes onto his left foot. Can I cross the ball into the middle? I can. But it's obviously going to be caught by the goalkeeper if it's close to him. Being 7'1". Still 2-0. And still time. But we got to score soon as Neymar tries his luck and puts it just off target. We're doing our best, but it's just not enough. 10 minutes to go. The robot sensing blood, going for the kill. Corner to the centre. Punch clear by Neuer, who looks tiny compared to his robot counterparts. And he did well to make the save there. And we shall try and get the danger clear. Still not fully though. Cross to the back stick. Blocked and put into touch. Still 2-0. And as things stand right now, I can't see us getting back into this game and forcing extra time. Cross to the middle again. Headed clear again. Again, still not fully dealt with. They are really putting the pressure on, and it should be free, and it is. 3-0, 8 minutes to go. Game done now, and we're going to lose the first of the 5-game series. A terrible, terrible start, 3-0, and we're just powerless to resist. And when they're 7'1", this is why I knew this challenge was going to be a lot harder than it was 2 years ago, because the aerial threat is so much worse than before. We are really going to struggle when the ball's going to the box, and that's why 2 of the 3 goals today have come from crosses. We're 3 goals down. Game 1 belongs to the robots, and unfortunately Professor Baddy tastes victory, and we taste a bitter defeat. Well, we knew this was going to be one of our toughest challenges ever, and 3-0 the final score is not a real surprise. A very, very disappointing defeat in the first of the 5-game series. We'll have to regroup going into game 2, and hopefully we'll put in a much better performance and do much better. But this was so tough. We couldn't even get a consolation goal. We got hammered. When you take a look at the stats, you'll see a picture of dominance. Professor Baddy's robots had a game plan, and of course they stuck to it. 16 shots, 10 on target compared to 7 and 1, and also just about edged the possession battle as well. I thought we did okay getting possession back in our favour in the second half after getting dominated in the first half, but really all you need to know is this: they were a lot more clinical than us, and they were a lot more powerful than us, and you would have seen that throughout the entire 90 minutes. We were powerless to resist, and we just could not stop them, particularly when that ball went in the air. So 3-0 the final score. We'll have to regroup going into game 2 and devise a new game plan perhaps, but it's not the start we wanted, and we know this is going to be extremely tough to come back from. But that will end today's episode of The Experiment, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the first game. If you did, then please do consider leaving a like. We're heading into game 2 in the next episode. I think I might play game 3 in that episode as well, and that might be the end of the series as things go on right now. But let me know in the comment section down below what stadium we should play at for game 2, which will feature in the next episode coming very soon. Thanks for watching though. Have a fantastic evening, guys. Hope you had a great weekend. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of The Experiment, where our heroes trail 1-0 in the series very soon.